So week 10 of the 2023 college football season begins with our pick'ems at an 11 o'clock game. Number 23 Kansas State travels to Texas to play. And again, these are the AP rankings. I know the playoff rankings just came out tonight. I'm not changing the graphic. But Texas, number 7 in the AP rankings. Texas is a 4-point favorite at home. Over-under of 51 with a backup quarterback. 67% chance to win, according to ESPN. Chase, how we're feeling about this game?
Well, I'm pissed off. I'll tell you, we're choosing 11 o'clock game, and we're not going to choose the Scarlet Knights and Rutgers against Ohio State. I'm pissed, guys. No, shout out Rutgers, though. They've had a great season. But talking about this game, Kansas State is on the road at Texas, right? That's always going to be a tough game. But you do get the backup quarterback, Malik Murphy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make a bold statement. I think you see Arch Manning in this game. I don't know how well Malik Murphy will play, but I think at some point you're going to see Manning in this game to see who they need to go for when Ewers is out, right? Because I don't think Manning is that far behind Murphy. But I'm going to go simple. I'm going to go plain here. I think Texas takes this game, but it's going to be a close one. What we just saw last week with Oklahoma and Kansas, I think Texas is going to win that kind of way. Maybe a 5, maybe a 4-point win for the Longhorns. Quinn?
Yeah, if you're Texas, this is a tough game. Kansas State's a pretty scrappy team. You don't want to play them, especially without your starting quarterback. As far as the Arch Manning take, I'm a little reluctant to say that we'll see him strictly because I think they're trying to redshirt him. I think that is what they're trying to do with Manning, but we'll see. As far as my take on the game, I think it is at home, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Them being at home is definitely going to help them get through this game. I think Texas probably ends up winning a little more comfortably than we think they will. Not necessarily that they win by like 20 or whatever. Like, I think they handle business in a way that you never felt like they were going to lose, but they also didn't impress you by blowing Kansas State away. Like, that's the kind of game I see out of this. I got Texas by 9.
Yeah, I mean, this is interesting. I mean, you bring up the red shirt for Manning. I think he can play in a total of 4 games before he uses up his red shirt or before he uses up his year of eligibility. I'm with Chase here. I think you definitely see Manning in this game simply because Murphy did not look great last week against BYU. Now, granted, they handled business, but again, it's BYU, and they won that game, in my opinion, strictly because of their defense. I think Kansas State gets this win. There's a 5-way tie for first place in the Big 12 right now between Oklahoma, Iowa State, Oklahoma State, Texas, and Kansas State. 5-way tie, all with one conference loss. This will really shake things up in the Big 12. I think Kansas State gets it done. Ever since really their loss against Oklahoma State, they've really started to just play way better football, right? You got a 17-point win at Texas Tech. They blow TCU out, and they blow Houston out. 2 straight games with 40-plus points. So not saying they're going to score 40-plus against Texas, but I think they're going to score more than Texas will, and I'm afraid that Manning's going to come in too late in the game for them to be able to climb out of a deficit. So give me Kansas State to upset Texas. Wow, I cannot believe I just said that.
Oh, real quick, do you like the Wildcats to go back-to-back?
No. I don't.